Afternoon YouTube, a bit of 7 Series Stihl grass cutting going on today. It is the Tuesday after bank holiday, and for the past 6 hours it's never stopped raining. I think most of the country's the same at the moment. It's getting quite a lot of rain today, which is needed. But I keep testing this Stihl out on wet ground, and today I'm at a little village hall we do. Now we only cut this once a fortnight, but it grows quite fast, so it's always a good test for the Stihl 7 Series. So I shall get you a bit of footage of it cutting the long wet grass, and as well as that bagging. You're not emptying the bag as much as you do with the haters and other machines. So stay tuned guys, and we shall get you some footage. Finished job. So that's that job finished guys. It's starting to brighten up and dry up, so it looks as if that bad spell we had this morning, which was needed, is behind us now. The rest of the week, Wednesday looks showery, but the rest of the week is looking okay up in the northeast. So I keep raving about the Stihl machines, and I know one or two of you guys have actually bought Stihl machines on the back of mine and other people's videos, and are quite impressed with them for the price they are and the job they do. They save a lot of work, so it is a good investment. But one of the things I want to talk about today is a bit of a thank you. And over the weekend, I've actually been away for the weekend in a caravan and had a very poor signal. But what I did notice was the YouTube channel picked up around 400 subscribers over the last week really, and it got us over 1,000, which I don't really understand the whole thing, because I was flying to 500, 5 to 6 was slow, and then it zips off again, and you seem to get peaks and troughs where it's fast and slow. And then I looked, I think yesterday morning, and there was 1,150, and then when I looked this morning there was 1,110. So I've actually lost 40 followers. So I don't know how it works. I don't know if YouTube sifts out, I don't know if there's fake followers and things, and YouTube sifted these 40 out or what, or people have just followed and then unfollowed. I don't know how it goes, but really pleased that 1,000 people think I'm quite interesting to watch, which is good. So that's a positive, and I'll keep bringing, as long as people keep watching and subscribing and putting comments on that are relative to the trade, and people are happy with what we do, and then I'll keep making the videos. So like I say, 1,000 was my guide. I did mention a bit of a giveaway at 1,000, so watch this space for the next few weeks. There will be something going off once I get sorted. The problem is the 1,000 plan was set for this year, so I did think it would be the back end of the year, and I was gonna work with my local dealer and a seller of machinery and one of the manufacturers to come up with a plan of what we could work with together. So leave that with me. I haven't forgotten. My word is my bond, as they say, and there will be a giveaway coming up, and that will be, like I say, once I get sorted the next few weeks or a month or so, I shall do that. I shall sort that out. But another thing I just want to talk about is, obviously we're all trying to build our YouTube channels, and I do give shout outs now and again for certain channels. So I was talking to a young guy the other day. He's 15-year-old, and he's been gardening for a while. He's actually got his own business, and he's actually got people working for him when he's at work, when he's at school, sorry, which is quite good for a young lad. And he's probably got a big future ahead of him. And if you want to subscribe to his channel, it's Jack's Gardening Services. So I'll put a link below to Jack's channel and also in the description. So if you want to give him a follow on YouTube, and let's get him some subscribers and some watchers, because he puts out some good videos for a young lad. He's only 15. He's got his own business, and he's got, to be fair, he's got a bright future ahead, because, as I've said previous, youngsters nowadays, 90% of them are sat on computers and doing very little. And the problem with the sitting on computers all day is they've got no sort of get up and go. So when I was a kid, people had paper rounds, milk rounds, and they wanted to do things to earn money. That's not the case anymore, unfortunately, and there'll be a big skills gap, because I can't imagine lots of these kids. I mean, I ran football teams for a lot of years, and getting people to play football, people phone, oh, he's decided not to play anymore, he's playing Fortnite instead, or he's playing FIFA on the computer. Oh, great. So he likes to play football on the computer, but he doesn't like to play football. So that's what happens with youngsters. I'm not tying them all with the same brush, because there are some that work and obviously are athletic and stuff, but there are a lot who are just not interested in anything. And the problem is, as I say, 10 years down the line, where do we get our landscapers, where do we get our bricklayers, where do we get our plumbers and anything manual? Because these kids are just going to want to sit down and do very little else. So it's my opinion, but it's my opinion that it will happen, because I can see it happening. I've even had apprentices the last few years who they've just got no go about them whatsoever. And you just know, you can sense with people. And when sort of 40-year-old men are out working 20-year-old men, you can see a problem happening. So the good news is it's not the case for Jack and a few other guys who are on the YouTube. So give his channel a follow. Like I said, the link's there, and he's definitely worth a watch. So going forward, plans for the channel, just going to see how it goes. No, I've got no targets in mind now. Obviously I set the target for the end of this year, 1,000, so I should really set another target, because I've noticed with other people's channels, some just grow and grow. Sean from Lawn Right, he was sort of just on a few hundred, then all of a sudden summer came, and because people like to learn about scarified and lawn maintenance, I knew when summer came he was putting out good stuff, and all of a sudden he's at 1,000, he's at 1,500, he's at 2,000, he's at 2.5, and I have no doubt that he'll head towards 10 quite quickly. So I know summer comes around, people do Google things and the videos pop up, so hopefully the channel will grow, but I'm not going to set, like I say, I'm not going to set any more targets. I'm just going to see how it goes, but if it does keep going and going, then it's a bit of a bonus. That's what we're looking for, really. So it'll be good if it does keep growing like that. So I'm not going to waffle on too much longer. I'm just heading back now to open up, ready for the guys to come back and get locked up for the day. Like I say, the weather's going to be better for the rest of the week. So although today we've still had a good day, a good few dry days now after all this rain will have us back on. We'll have this week's work knocked out. So thanks for watching, guys, and thanks again to everybody who's subscribed and got the channel up to the 1K, and we will see you on the next one.